Good morning. It's been a long time since I put up a video referencing ham radio on this channel or my other channel. Believe it or not, this is a ham radio video. Although I don't have any ham radios in the video, I do have my mobile installed in the truck. So I'll keep it on to see if anybody picked up on the repeater. I'm just listening right now. So anyway, what I wanted to do is get a video out because I haven't done any ham radio related videos in quite some time, and I moved all my ham radio videos from my other channel to this channel, and I more or less neglected the ham radio hobby over the winter. I don't know why. Things come and go, you know what I mean? But this weekend is Hamvention in Ohio, or Dayton. It used to be, everybody calls it Dayton, but it's actually in Xenia. And I plan to go, and this will be my first time ever going to the Hamvention in Ohio, or any Hamvention event for that matter. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm going to meet some great folks out there too. If you follow Tom N9YO at his Anything with Wheels channel, he's going to be there, and he's more or less taken the lead in organizing a get-together for a bunch of other YouTube ham radio folks. I can't remember off the top of my head the name of the venue that we're planning on meeting up at. It's in Dayton. It's I guess it's like a sports bar. And Josh Hashnasi is going to be there. K8 MRD Radio is going to be there. Now forgive me for not remembering all the other folks who are going to be there who have YouTube channels. Those are just the ones that are stuck in the top of my head. But yeah, it seems to be going to be a pretty cool event. You know, a bunch of YouTube ham radio operators are going to be able to meet up, and that's the radio. I'm going to be able to, and I'll show you how I got it set up here when I get done with this. But yeah, it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't have any plans to buy anything. I'm going to take a few dollars, so if there's something that slaps me in the face, I might get it. You never know. Even though I don't operate CW as often as I want to, because I don't get enough practice in, and I lack the confidence to get on the air more using that mode. So if I bought a key that would entice me to use it more often. So and there was something else I meant to mention too, and I can't remember what it was. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get a list of things, and I will come back on my drive home from work, and I'll cover the rest of the items I wanted to cover in this video, such as some of the other attendees that have YouTube channels at the Hamvention in Ohio, and the venue, and yeah, that's about it. So I will come back later, but you guys won't even know that. But you will notice that the sun will be in a different location. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys again soon, and everybody be safe, and have a good day. Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm on my way home from work now, and I don't remember where I left off with the vlog this morning. So I know I talked about doing a ham radio video, and I know I talked about Hamvention, so I made a couple of notes. Yeah, the meetup is going to be at a place called Wing Brewing Company in Dayton. And I don't remember exactly the time. I think around 1800 local time is when it's going to happen. So if you don't have anything going on and you're in Dayton or Xenia for the Hamvention, come on by and say hi to everybody and shake some hands. You know, everybody would love to meet everybody else there, especially if you're a YouTuber or you want to meet some of the people you watch on YouTube. It's pretty cool to meet face to face. You know, it's you get to know somebody online, and it's nice to get to meet them in person. Another thing I want to mention is, you know, I've been wanting, I talk about it all the time in my ham radio videos, or I try to anyway, is one of the modes I rarely use because I'm not good is CW. Like I said, I mentioned before, primarily because I lack the confidence, and I need to work on practicing copying code so much more than I normally do. I want to learn, but I don't put in the time to learn it, which is it's my own fault. I have no excuse for it. So anyway, I joined a couple of organizations when I got interested in using, you know, CW, and one of them was FISTS, F-I-S-T-S, and the other one was the SKCC, which is the Straight Key Century Club. You join the Straight Key Century Club and you get a unique ID number, and when they have things going on, Spartan sprints they call them, part of the exchange is your SKCC number. Now, something they've started to do is called, hold on a second here, I got it written down, is the slow speed Saunter. And that's right up our alley if you're new, or if you're learning, or if you lack confidence and you want to get on the air and do some code copying and sending with somebody else instead of just listening to it on the internet, or you know, not actively interacting with it yourself by sending and copying someone else's sending. And it's going to start in July, and what they're doing now is going to be the first day of every month is going to be a slow speed Saunter. It's going to start at you know, midnight and go for 24 hours. It's going to be concurrent with their monthly SKN, or Straight Key Night. So I'll put links in the description to this, and I'll put the name of the venue at Hamvention in Dayton, where we're all going to meet up on Saturday evening. I'll put the address to the place down there. But hopefully this year, I keep saying this and I haven't gotten out yet. I want to get out and take the radio outdoors more often. I want to do some more parks on the air. I want to get out and record some of the DIY stuff I do with my antenna. Because, you know, I've made a lot of antennas. I made videos of them, but there's no video of me out there actually using what I've made. So, you know, I want that to come full circle so I can at least prove that they work. You know, not to you guys, but to myself. You know, so, you know, if I make something that works and is convenient and you like the idea, you can make one too. You can make one better. You can make one faster, quicker, easier, whatever the case may be. But anyway, this is dragging on a lot more. It's not, I don't have a radio in front. Well, I do have a radio in front of me. And when I get home, I'll cover how I have my FT857 Delta mounted in my truck. I've got a bunch of local repeaters programmed in it between here and Dayton, and so if you're out and about, you know, between let's say Richmond, Virginia, and Xenia, Ohio, if you're anywhere in between that, let me know. Maybe we can meet up on the air when I drive through. So let me know what's going on with you. If you're going to go to Hamvention, if you've been, give me some tips, advice. What would you do? What would you not do? And what should I spend a few dollars on? What is the one thing that you should take back from Hamvention in Ohio when you attend? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you on the air. 73. Okay, guys, so real quick, this is my radio setup in the truck. You see, I've got the faceplate right there, and it's pretty simple. It's just on this little universal mount right here. This is really stiff, one of those I don't know what you call one of those flexi rods or whatever it is. It's coated in some nice plastic. This is a universal fit, and this is the separation. There's a kit you can buy on eBay, and I'll put a link to it, and the guy makes pretty good stuff. You screw this onto the back, and it just line it up on there, and it locks right in place. And you get your radio, and I'll turn it on. It's good to go. And this thing it connects, if I can get it down here. So this has got like a foot on it, like a claw foot. It's shaped like this, right? Like a horseshoe. And you just loosen up one of the bolts down here, and you slide that little fork under it and tighten the bolt back down, and that's your mount. And this is just part of the separation cable. And it just sits just like that, out of the way, and I can take the faceplate off. I can take the faceplate off and lay it down here if I want to hide it. Or I can just take it in the house with me or whatever. It's working good, and I like it. The rest of the radio is right down there under the seat, and that's where I'll keep it. So that's my setup in the truck, and so far so good.